Lote and brave Steve
Wow,
Bryers, our
fantastic
cameraman.
views,
Lovely
absolutely,
views.
yeah.
Drinking beer at the top of a church spire, and we're staying with beer now. A bit of a theme developing here. A businessman from Cornwall is offering hope to a small town in the Czech Republic. Rolf Munding from Truro has bought a brewery, saved it from almost certain closure, and has taken on its entire workforce.
His aim now? Well, to brew the best beer in the world, of course. Spotlight Studio Pete has been to North Bohemia to see how he's getting on.
I thought it would be great fun to combine two interests by rescuing a small brewery and brewing the best possible beer in the world. And that's what I'm trying to do here in Zatec.
The brewery's in North Bohemia, 70 kilometres from Prague. For Rolf Munding, it's a bit of a commute.
I really think that one of the most spectacular views from this rooftop is looking back into Truro.
He lives with his family here in Cornwall, but every month makes the journey to the Czech Republic.
And it's the three temptation. OK, we got everything. We'll go then. Come on. Let's go. Everything up in front of us now to the right is the old merchant area of Zatec, and this being the old medieval town here. Why Zatec? Because I wanted to buy a brewery in the middle of a medieval town. I wanted to have all that wonderful architecture around. I wanted to have a totally traditional brewing facility. Zatec became favourite because it's right in the middle of Europe's most famous hop growing fields. Brewing has taken place here for very nearly 1,000 years. They tell me that brewing started on this site in some form or other in about 1004. So it had history, it had nice surroundings, it had potential, and it was nearly going bust, so it was cheap.
But getting the brewery back on its feet again has been costly, with machinery replaced and modernised. Staff who 18 months ago faced unemployment are now back full-time.
Basically, the whole brewery has changed quite a lot, especially the technology, as the tastings and as the tastings can prove in the last couple of months.
When it comes straight from the lager tank, that's when it tastes absolutely perfect, in my opinion.
People could see that there is a lot of going on in the brewery and a lot of investment, so they felt happy and safe.
History hasn't always been kind to the people of Zatec. Now, though, fresh hope. Rolf Munding wants to boost the town's fortunes. Not only has he invested heavily in the brewery, he's also bought a number of other properties with a view to restoring them to their former glory.
Zelený? A 12? Červený, okay, fine.
Já si myslím, že velmi příznivě. Jo, protože
he seems that they were lucky. They were thinking at first time that he will buy it and then sell it. And they were surprised that they see the investment. So now they believe that the brew will be, I don't know forever, but maybe forever in Zatec.
The last few months have seen the beer renamed and relaunched. They now hope to export it to England.
Very good.
In the meantime, though, it seems Zatec's beer is going down well with the locals.
Well, we've been fortunate enough to get hold of a couple of bottles of it, which we're going to taste now.
Things are looking up in here,
I
I'd
ought
say.
to tell you, though, we had a slight technical problem a moment ago when they were being opened, because a certain person shook the bottle a minute ago.
That's my fault. I shook it under the desk. It went everywhere.
Now, which would you like? This is the local
I like
brew.
the look of this one, actually.
This is the one that's going to be imported, so let me
This is the one that I
pour
shook
you.
and spilled everywhere,
This is the one we had everywhere. Have a little taste of that and see what you think of that.
It actually smells really, really... I don't normally drink beer, of course. I don't drink at all, of course, but it smells very, very yeasty.
Does it? Oh, yes, there is a...
Oh, that's nice. It's strong, isn't it?
I like that, actually.
And how did she say it? Zatec? That wasn't quite right, was it? Zatec.
We could have done with putting that in the fridge for a bit longer, though, couldn't we?
I think it'd
It's a
do
bit
very
warm,
well, but if you
warm
do buy it, I
beer.
recommend you don't shake it first.
Yes.
Not a great idea.
We've had a little bit of mopping up to do.
We're not going to allow David to try this just yet, not before the forecast. Anyway, we might save a little bit for you later if you're very
I think
good.
we should keep hold of it.
I feel like I'm missing out over here.
You are.
Good evening to you. Well, we've had